Yo, what's going on everyone, and welcome back to another video here on the channel. And today we continue our trip here at SeaWorld Orlando. Now, we did do this park as well last time, but to be fair, it looks like a new park since our last visit. I think it's had like 2 new major roller coasters. The brand new one is the surf coaster, and then we've also got Mako. There might even be a third one, which I don't know about. But last time we come, I think there was just the 2 coasters. The one I remember, it was Kraken, and then I think the other one is called I don't even know what the other one's called. It was basically the flying coaster, but looking forward to getting back on them 2 today, but also all the new ones here, and basically just checking out the rest of the park as well to see what has changed. So really looking forward to it. It is one of the bigger parks like Busch Gardens. So yeah, very good to get back to SeaWorld today. And Maze is right there behind the camera as always.
Right, so I am here today, and yes, this is one of the bigger parks. Don't think it's going to quite scare me as much as Busch Gardens, but looking like, you know, there's a lot of good coasters here. And you've got the stand-up coaster as well, a bit like Shockwave, so that's good because I've not really been on another one of them before. So yeah, so really looking forward to everything we come and get on today, and yeah, let's hope it's a smooth riding experience today, and let's hope it's not too busy. I'm going to pass you back over to Mist.
Now, SeaWorld is known for their shows as well, so not obviously just the roller coasters, but for the shows. So there's like sea lion shows, the shows with dolphins, and like the killer whales. So plenty to check out today. Park is open 10 till 8. So plenty of time to hopefully check everything out. So we're definitely going to catch the shows because that is the main part of coming to SeaWorld as well. Unfortunately, the fireworks aren't on today. I think they're just on selected days throughout this month, probably the weekends, but we thought it would be best to come during the week so we can get everything done and show you basically what's at SeaWorld. Because I think probably at the weekend with it having its 2 events, so not just the fireworks, but I think there's some beer festival as well. I would have thought it would have been very, very busy. So hopefully we are going to get everything done today because we're only at this park as well once. So look forward to it. And there's also another scorcher. I think there's a heat warning up as well at the front of the park to stay hydrated. We got up to 36 degrees yesterday at Gatorland. The temperature at the moment currently is 31, but it's probably going to rise later on. So let's get into the park and go and check out everything that's new and get on our first attraction of the day. Starting the day off on Icebreaker. So this is brand new as well since we last come. So there has been 3 major roller coasters since our last visit. And I remember the name of the flying coaster now, it's called Manta, so I'll blame that one on the heat. But we're going to get this ride in first and then go and see the killer whale or the orca show. Here we go on Icebreaker.
Icebreaker, let's go.
Well, now you're on it. There's nothing you can do.
So this is brand new since we last came.
Oh.
Shifting track.
It doesn't go upside down. No, it doesn't.
It was backwards first. Bit of a launch.
I get the butterfly.
Alright.
Nice view. There we go, forwards now. Woo! But not all the way over.
Not yet, going back again.
Hey, let's go.
Let's go.
Woo!
Alright.
our time.
Short and sweet, that one.
So that was Icebreaker, and we definitely did break the ice for that one, didn't we?
Yeah, we definitely did. I mean, it was quite nice, the build of that actually. How it basically swings you backwards and forwards a few times until it's not like a big launch all of a sudden. It like builds you up to it, so I think that's quite nice.
You don't go over the full like inversion at first, and then you go all the way over it the second time round. So it makes for a little bit of a longer ride. But to be fair, I didn't see all this at the back. It's sort of hidden. So when we did finally go over the first inversion, I was like, oh, I didn't see all this. Like, I didn't think it was actually this big of a coaster.
Yeah, I mean, it still felt quite short, but yeah, I know what you mean. It's like, it just sort of wasn't expecting it really.
Because when you see it from the front, it just looks like it just goes up like the first bit backwards and then launches you over this bit and like sort of back round. But yeah, all sort of hidden around here. But after we did Icebreaker, we went and watched the Orca show, or the killer whale show. It was pretty quick because as soon as we got off this, we had to go and head straight over there. So that's why we didn't do any bits in between. But I will put the clips on just after this clip. So what we're going to do now is going to get something to eat. I don't know where, but I'm sure we'll find somewhere to go and eat. And then I'll put the clips in of the killer whale show now for you all. So enjoy, and we'll see you when we get some food.
But as you can see from this posture, we ask him to raise his tail up and out of the water in order to get an accurate weight. Raise it up and... Woo! All right, great job, everybody.
So we come to the Waterway Grill, and what I've got is a chicken tender platter, they call it. What consists of 4 chicken tenders. We've got seasoned fries, and I've got a fizzy cherry cola for my drink. But Maze, what have you got all the way over there?
Right, so what I have is a half a chicken, I have some rice and some black beans there as well, and I have a Coke Zero.
And Dad, what have you got over here?
I've got a pork meal with some rice and some beans, and I'm going to go and get myself a Diet Coke in a minute.
Okay, so we finished food, and then we went to get the Sesame Street parade, what you've just seen there. Pretty good, that, actually.
Yeah, I mean, it just stopped for quite a while, and there was just quite a lot of interaction, getting like small kids up and that. So it's quite good, really. And then obviously after we saw the whole parade, so I quite enjoyed it really. It made it a bit longer as well.
Yeah, that's it. And we get to see all the iconic Sesame Street characters as well, which were good. I quite like how they've done that Sesame Street land actually. It's a very well themed area. You would have seen before we went to get food, the killer whale show. So that was really good as well. Like, they were just getting, I mean mainly, the killer whales were just like wetting the audience.
Yeah,
I think that was a lot of it.
that seems to be the most of it, to be honest. And they did a few jumps of that.
Yeah, we did see a couple of jumps and I did manage to capture them as well. So yeah, very good. So the rest of the shows today is a dolphin show. And then we've got a sea lion and otter show, but they're not until later, so we've got a bit of time now to go on some of the roller coasters here. So we're going to head over to Mako now, because none of us have done that one yet. It was a new one, it is a new one for us, should I say, since we last came. So we're going to head on that now. Queue times aren't looking too bad, so
yeah, about 10 minutes that one.
We should get on it pretty quick, and then yeah, just see how many we can get on before we watch that dolphin show later at 5 o'clock. Here we go, Mako. Really looking forward to this one. What about you, mate?
I'm also looking forward to this one. It looks very high.
It does look very high. What about you, Dad?
Oh yeah, I'm really into coasters now since I've been coming to America. And I always like to go on some of the biggest coasters.
Here we go.
I think they're really good. Yeah, they're really enjoyable.
He's saying that with his eyes closed, everyone. He's saying that with his eyes shut. Oh, we're at the top! We're at the top! Here we go! Oh! Hey! Woo! Airtime!
Oh my God!
Airtime! Airtime! And again! Airtime! Really good, that one.
Really enjoyed it myself, actually. A lot of airtime hills.
There was a lot of airtime hills. We like a bit of that. So that was Mako. Wow. Can I just say, what a ride. Really good, wasn't it?
That was a very good ride. Obviously we had quite a lot of airtime hills in that. And yeah, it was just like really smooth as well. Probably due to the fact it had a lap bar also.
Yeah, the lap bar definitely does, you know, make a difference.
Yeah, just makes them feel much more comfortable.
Yeah, and smoother.
And smoother.
You know, like like your head's not going everywhere, is it?
No.
So, but yeah, I'm gonna say that's probably gonna be up with my top favourites. I think that Mako.
It's definitely a good one.
You know, you just get all them airtime moments. You know, the first drop's good. And then you've got the different sort of inversions, like, and it goes all over the lake as well. So you get nice views on the ride as well. So we're gonna head over to Kraken now, isn't it?
Yep.
So we did go in this last time. However, it has changed colour since we last came, hasn't it?
It has. Well, when I saw it, I thought, there's the Hulk.
Yeah.
The Hulk.
So they have repainted Kraken green. Last time we was here, I think it was like a very light blue. So, gonna go and check it out. Because I was thinking, hang on a minute, is that the same ride? But I remembered that they had repainted it. So, we'll head over there now and get another coaster in for you all. Bit of an update. It is currently hammering it down. It's so it's delayed us a little bit going over to Kraken. Hopefully it is going to not be setting and we'll go over there as soon as we can really. I think they have stopped all the rides at the moment though, so lovely. So the rides are still closed. It has stopped raining now, but like I said, rides still closed. So we're going to head into the aquarium for a little bit, have a look around here until they all reopen again. Alright, so that was the aquarium. Very, very small, but it was alright to look through, weren't it?
Saw some fish nevertheless.
Yeah, we did. And some like different types of sharks and stuff as well. So even though it was only small, it did have a decent amount of fish and different other animals living under the sea in there. So that was nice to see. Some big birds behind you there. But we're going to head over to the dolphin show now because no rides have reopened, have they?
No, not yet. Doesn't look like it anyway. So we're going to get the show, then hopefully after that,
fingers crossed, everything will be open. But the sea lion show is shortly after, so whether we will go over there first, but we'll let you know anyway. Unfortunately, the dolphin show won't be going ahead today due to maintenance work around the area. But on the bright side, the coasters are opening up again, and we're going to head on Manta right here behind us, the flying coaster.
yeah, can't wait for this one. Is it a bit like her, this one?
A bit like that, yeah. Well, Glatkin.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, so that's what it's like, and we'll take you on obviously with the GoPro again. But another thing to mention is the Sea Lion show and Otter is going ahead still. Hey. So we're going to get on this and head there after, because that starts in about 45 minutes time. But first, we're going to have a bit of Manta and get back on it. Here we go, Manta. ready, Maze?
I'm ready for this one.
Aquatica over there. Here we go. Way. Here we go. Woo! Whoa! Some views over some construction area. Woo!
That was a close one. Oh no! Did you just use that tiny human as a human shield? Oh my, that's okay. I'll get things cleaned up. We'll get back to the tour shortly. Oh guys, I am so sorry. I had no clue that was going to happen. They are the smallest of all 13 species worldwide. They do have tiny, partially webbed paws that allow them to swim, but also to grasp and carry objects. Yeah, I know, like the plan for tour. Yes, I suppose that. Wait, what? I didn't say anything. Look. Oh, giving you a little wave goodbye. Let's give another round of applause to Matt and Opie. What? You have toenails? Can I see them? Oh yeah, I can see them. Oh, yeah, but I can smell it too, buddy. Thank you. Oh yes, he's showing me that he's a very social animal. We found that they all have their own personalities as well as their own likes and dislikes. I think he likes hanging out with me and all these snacks. Oh, I think he does like some good snackies. Now, Clyde and I do need to find Seymour for the next part of the tour. Why don't you help yourself to a complimentary refreshment? Oh, thank you so much, Dr. Zamboni. Alright guys, I need to find that. Your break is over. Oh no. Ready, pal? Let's go! Okay! Fantastic, buddy! Now, once they're in the water, they have to use those pectoral muscles again, moving them up and down just like the wings of a bird, and they swim at speeds of up to 15 miles per hour! Okay, Seymour! That was the best demonstration I've seen all day, pal! Let's give one more big round of applause to Seymour!
That was a sea lion show, and it had otters in there as well, and
Yes.
also the big walrus at the end there.
Yeah, I mean the otters were a bit sneaky, really.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
there was sneaking around the place, weren't they?
yeah.
But at least it was
mats.
recycling.
Yeah,
what I
that's,
mean?
that's one thing you've got to look out for.
Yeah, but and then, like I said, they did some. It was like a different sort of show to what the first one was, like with the killer whales. They actually made, like, instead of just doing like the normal tricks they normally do with them, they sort of integrated it into like their own sort of show. Like I think was one of them a professor.
Yeah,
And then,
something like that in the white
yeah,
coat.
had a bit of story basically behind it. But yeah, wasn't expecting that big walrus at the end. To be
No,
fair.
that one did catch me off guard as well. I was like, what is this thing coming out now?
It was big, weren't it?
It was quite big, to be honest.
I didn't realise they were that big. We went on Manta just before that. However, we did break down in it, didn't we?
We did. Just as we was getting off, it failed to fully put us out, so we were stuck on there for a little bit, not too long.
Yeah, I think it was just over 5 minutes we were stuck on there for, so that's why we didn't like sort of explain where we was going after that, because we didn't really have time. Like by the time they unloaded us off of that, it was basically the show was almost starting, so we headed straight over here. But Manta, very, very good ride.
It was.
Just as I remember from last time.
Yeah, I mean the bit right at the start where it sort of sends you down and puts you sort of the wrong way.
It's a bit of a weird inversion,
It is
isn't
a bit
it?
of a weird. It felt like there's a lot of force sort of on you. But
Yeah.
I mean, it was a pretty good ride. It just that bit just it just makes you feel a bit ooh.
So now we've got like 2 roller coasters, haven't we, to get on?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, the 2 main ones anyway, which is Kraken, which was going to head to earlier before that downpour, and then we've got the brand new surf coaster, which is right at the front of the park. So I think we're going to go and get those 2 done now, aren't we?
We are, yes.
And then from rides perspective from there, I think there is, well, there definitely is a river rapids because we've seen it, but I think there is like some sort of flume ride as well. So we'll go and check it out anyway afterwards, but for now I think we're going to head over to Kraken, aren't we? Get on that.
Yeah.
And then probably head to the surf coaster straight after that one. For the Antarctica area, which was the penguin encounter, which you probably saw actually on the footage from Manta, but there's some construction going off behind there. Don't know if it's going to really focus on it. Oh, there we go, focus on it a little bit there. But like I said, you would have seen all the site going from when we went on Manta. But yeah, definitely doing something. So just headed over to Kraken and journeyed to Atlantis, which was the flume ride I was on about. And apparently they close 2 hours before the park closes. I don't know if that was a thing from last time or not, but apparently it's a thing now.
It's a bit unfortunate. It just said outside the ride, so it's a shame they didn't have it on the park entrance, so everyone would have got on it. But not really much you can do about it. So we're going to head over to the park.
The brand new one,
yeah.
the surf coaster. But yeah, it's very unfortunate really, because obviously if they're closing down rides early and that, when it rains as well, like everything was down for 2 hours. So it's like half the day, like the rides have been, like some of the rides have been closed for. So I don't know, I think they need to change it and do like they do at Busch Gardens, because they're linked. And at every other theme park, to be fair, like they don't close the rides 2 hours before it closes. But anyway, we're gonna get on this new coaster, the surf one. Looking forward to this one, to be fair. Not just with it being new, but it is a stand-up roller coaster. So hopefully we're gonna feel like we're surfing and riding the waves.
Surfing USA.
Yeah. So we'll see you over there and take you on with the GoPro. Here we go, Pipeline Surf Coaster, SeaWorld's brand new coaster. You can see Maze there. We got our life jackets on. Ready. We get some OEM Maze.
Oh yeah.
Hey! Woo! Oh, yeah! Woo! Hey! Over the waves! Oh, yeah! my feet's coming off. Are we even locked in place? We're surfing. Way! Airtime. Hey! Ah, very good. Very good, we're into maze.
That one wasn't expecting the added bumping up and down effect.
No, yeah, definitely got you on the wave effect there. Well, that was the Pipeline Surf Coaster, SeaWorld's brand new roller coaster that opened up this year. Very, very good, weren't it, actually?
It was very good. It's definitely put me in the mood for a bit of surfing.
Yeah.
I'll have to maybe give that one a go now.
To be fair, like, it wasn't really what I expected. Like, obviously it's a stand-up roller coaster, but normally like you're locked in place with them. But because of basically the theming of this ride, it's basically to feel like you're surfing over the waves. Your seat like lifts up and down, doesn't it?
It does.
Like going over the inversions.
A very unexpected addition to the ride.
Yeah.
I'm not expecting that the first time, and then next minute I'm up in the air.
We're bouncing.
And I'm down.
We're literally bouncing.
Yeah.
But I like the theming as well. What they've done, like the coaster train you're on, like it's on a surfboard, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
On the floor, what you stand on. So it's like all on a surfboard. And I've noticed like the restraints when you pull them down, the overhead restraints, they sort of coloured them like similar to life jackets. I don't know if you noticed that, Maze, but
yeah. I mean, the whole thing is just all themed to surfing.
Yeah. It looks really good as well.
Very nice.
Night. We literally got on it like 4 times because we just kept on going back around because we didn't know what else would have been open. So yeah, we got on it 4 times, but looking absolutely beautiful tonight, especially with that red sky as well behind.
Definitely is.
Well, there was some red sky, but it's sort of
see that way.
Yes, it's changed over to that way. But yeah, it looks really good at night. So what we're going to do now is, because park is closed, we're just going to walk to the front. Maybe we might get some snaps of, or some clips of the animals or whatever. There is some dolphins, so maybe we might see them. But if we don't, we'll see you at the front to wrap it up. So that was our day at SeaWorld. Good to get back at the park actually to see what had changed since our last visit. Our last visit we did do Kraken and Manta, but today we only managed to get back on Manta. But obviously we did get the other coasters in, like all the new ones. Icebreaker, we got the surf coaster in last, and we also got Mako as well. So we did get all the new ones in which we hadn't experienced before, so that was good. That was mainly one of the main things I wanted to do here today, and we got it done, as well as seeing the sea lion and otter show, and also the orca or killer whale show right at the start of the day. So we did see 2 of the main shows. The third show was the dolphins, but unfortunately due to issues they couldn't obviously let that one go ahead, so that was just unfortunate really. And it was unfortunate as well, like at the end we didn't get the Kraken because it closed like 2 hours earlier. I think if it wasn't for the rain that came down, we definitely would have got Kraken in, because that was where we was obviously heading to. But Maze, what did you think of the day today here at SeaWorld?
Right, so I've actually also enjoyed my day here at SeaWorld. You know, getting on a lot of new coasters, you know, it's just been good. I mean, I think my favourite one is the big purple one. Can't actually remember what it's called right now. Mako. That's my favourite one. I mean, I did quite like the surf coaster as well at the end. But I feel like Mako just makes for a more comfortable ride experience. Even though that one was pretty good with all the bounces and that. Yeah, you have to be a bit more. You can have a bit more of relaxing Mako. Anyway, yeah, and also the food wasn't too bad. We got quite a big portion in the end. So yeah, it's not been too bad. Other than the rain, it's been a really good day, and I've enjoyed getting on all the new rides and attractions here. So I'll pass it back over to Mist.
I think I have got to agree with Maze on that one. Like, Mako, I think, was my favourite out of all the ones we got on today. Just wait for that car to go past. But yeah, Mako was definitely my favourite one. I did enjoy the different elements that the surf coaster gave us, because obviously in the UK we only have one stand-up roller coaster, and that's at Drayton Manor, Shockwave. So it was nice to experience a different, obviously, roller coaster type of the stand-up version. So yeah, very, very good. Loads of new coasters. Had a great day. So we've got one more park coming from SeaWorld, which is Aquatico. We're there tomorrow, and then that is going to be the end of the trip. As always, if you all did enjoy this video, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. And as always, thank you all so very much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.